You ever wonder what separates an email marketing program that just works from one that, just ends up in the spam folder? Well, today we're going to deconstruct the resume of a real expert to see exactly how they turn a simple email list into a full-on revenue engine. All right, let's get into it. We have to start right here with this question, because honestly, this is the nightmare for so many e-commerce businesses. You can have the best products, the most amazing emails, but if nobody ever sees them, they might as well not exist. And let's be really clear about this. It's not just a missed opportunity. It is a direct hit to your bottom line. Every single one of those emails that goes to spam is a potential sale, a customer you could have won back, a connection you could have made, just gone. So yeah, this isn't a tech problem. It's a revenue problem, plain and simple. So who do you call when your revenue is trapped? You need a specialist. And I don't just mean someone who can write a clever subject line. You need someone who gets the whole system, from the technical guts all the way to the final sale. And this is the guy. Meet Ruben Chocherkowski. He's an account manager and email marketing specialist, and his entire focus is on this one challenge, getting that lost revenue back and then scaling what he calls the high-intent automation channel. Now listen to how he puts this. This quote tells you everything. He doesn't just say, I send good emails. He says he bridges the super technical stuff, deliverability, with the big business goal, aggressive revenue growth. He's connecting the dots, turning what many see as a cost center into the best investment you can make. So how does he actually do it? Well, it's not some kind of secret magic. It's a system, a really clear, repeatable system he calls the three-pillar approach. And it's basically a blueprint for turning any struggling email program around. And here they are, the three pillars. First, you have to fix the foundation. That's technical deliverability. Then you build the engine, which is the flow architecture. And finally, you fine-tune it all for performance with CRM and scale. Let's break down what each of these really means. Okay, pillar one is all about actually getting into the inbox. All that alphabet soup, SPF, DKIM, DMARC. Think of it like a digital passport for your emails. It proves to Google and Yahoo you are who you say you are. And now, it's not optional, it's 100% required. By getting this stuff right, he literally pulls his clients out of the spam folder and rebuilds their good name in, get this, just 2 to 3 weeks. So once people are actually seeing your emails, it's time for pillar two, building the automated moneymakers. We're not talking about one-off newsletters here. These are smart, automated sequences that trigger based on what people do. You know, the welcome emails, the abandoned cart reminders, these things work around the clock, 24/7, turning browsers into buyers all on autopilot. And that leads us to pillar three, scaling up, but doing it the smart way. This is the opposite of just blasting your entire list with the same message. It's about precision. It's about slicing up your list to send the perfect message to the right person at the right time. And it's about being ruthless with keeping that list clean. The result? You maximize how much each customer is worth over their lifetime, and you push email to where it should be, contributing over 30% of the entire store's sales. Okay, the strategy sounds great, but talk is cheap, right? What really matters are the results. So let's look at the actual numbers and see how this whole three-pillar thing really performs in the wild. Just look at this. This is the power of that first pillar, technical deliverability. He takes clients who are struggling with a 22% open rate and nearly doubles it to an average of 41.5%. Think about what that means. For every 100 emails you send, almost twice as many people are actually opening and seeing your message. That's a game changer. And remember those automated flows we talked about? Pillar two? They're not just some nice little bonus. For his clients, they consistently drive 20 to over 30% of the entire store's revenue. That's a huge, steady stream of income that's just running in the background. Now, this number might look tiny, but wow, is it important. He aims for a spam complaint rate of less than 1/100%. Why? Because keeping this number ridiculously low is how you protect your reputation for the long haul. It's the secret to making sure you stay in the inbox month after month. So the technical skills are obviously top-notch, but managing these high-stakes accounts takes more than that. It takes serious people skills. And what's really interesting is where he learned them. His career didn't start behind a computer screen in a marketing agency. It started on the high seas. For nearly a decade, he was a senior service professional on celebrity cruises. It's a totally non-traditional path, but it turns out it was the perfect training ground.
So here's the connection. Think about what it takes to handle an upset guest on a luxury cruise. You need incredible calm, amazing communication, and world-class problem-solving skills, right? Well, those are the exact same skills you need to manage a high-stakes client's email program where millions of dollars in revenue are on the line every single day. The experience is directly transferable.
And that really brings us to the final question, the one this whole breakdown leaves us with. It's time to look at your own business and ask yourself, is your email program just another cost on a spreadsheet, or have you built it to be what it absolutely can be, your single most powerful, highest return on investment engine?